Mission loaded. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Training. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unit ready. Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Vehicle reporting. Vehicle reporting. Agreed orders. Agreed. Agreed. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Waiting order.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Ready and waiting. Reporting.
Unit
Agreed.
lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 No, sir.
Unit lost.
Of course. Very good. Of course. Yes, at once.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Well. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
lost.
Yes, yes. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit
Very
lost.
well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Ready and waiting.
Lost.
Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
No.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
No.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes,
Unit
sir.
lost.
Acknowledge. Acknowledged. Vehicle. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Very well. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
Ready and waiting. Well. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. That one, of course. Very well.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Unit
Acknowledge.
ready.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Agreed. Waiting
Unit
orders.
lost. Building.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Affirmative.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Vehicle
Affirmative.
reporting.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Awaiting orders. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
Awaiting orders.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building. Structure
Reporting.
sold.
Affirmative.
Base is under attack. Building.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very well. Awaiting orders.
Affirmative.
Construction
yes, sir.
complete.
Affirmative.
Construction options. Building. Structure
Awaiting order.
sold.
Affirmative.
Structure sold.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting. Ready and waiting.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
At once.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
At
Yes,
once.
sir.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Awaiting orders. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Acknowledged. Very well. Reporting.
Affirmative.
Unit lost. Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
Mission loaded. Cancel. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Unit lost. Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Waiting orders.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Of course. Very well. Of course. Yes, sir. Very well. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Of
lost.
course. Agreed. Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Of course. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed. At once.
Unit lost.
Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative, sir. Agreed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course. Yes, sir. Very agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Affirmative.
Unit
At once.
lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Knowledge. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Very well.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
At once. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
At
Unit
once.
lost.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledge.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Vehicle. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Reporting.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Sir?
lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. 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 Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Unit lost. Building on hold. Cancel. Insufficient funds. Base is under attack. On hold. Cancel. Structure sold. Training. Unit ready.
Affirmative. Very well. Very well. Reporting. Affirmative. Of course.
Training. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unit ready. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Construction complete. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Building. Unit ready. Building. Training. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unit ready.
Awaiting order. Agreed.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Okay. Reporting.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
On hold. Cancel. Building.
Reporting.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient funds. Unit ready.
Reporting.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once.
Construction complete.
At once. Very well. Reporting. Yes, sir. Very well. Reporting. At once. Reporting. Reporting. Very well. Reporting. At once. Yes, sir. Yeah. Affirmative. At once.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Very
Structure
well.
sold.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building. Building.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds. Construction complete.
At one. Agreed. Very well. Awaiting orders.
Acknowledged.
Building. Building. Unit ready. Structure
Yes,
solid.
sir. Agreed.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Acknowledged.
Building. Insufficient funds.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Awaiting order. Knowledge.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building. Building.
Ready and
Unit
waiting.
ready.
Awaiting order. Agreed. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting.
At one. Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Very well. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
At one. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Construction options. Building.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Awaiting order.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Of course. Very well. Yes, 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 sir. Of course. Yes, affirmative. Very well. Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Vehicle. Affirmative.
Waiting. Acknowledged. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, affirmative.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Vehicle. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Waiting orders.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Vehicle. Reporting.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
Reporting.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Of course.
Reporting.
At once. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Mission accomplished.
So very pretty, but oh so stubborn.
Excellent work, Commander. The information Tanya recovered has proved invaluable. Would you not agree, Stavros?
Yes. Our analysis is almost No, sit. I'm late. I apologize. My watch is not working.
Professor Einstein, this is an honor. General Nikos Stavros.
Yes.
Professor, let me introduce the commander who rescued you. Commander, this is Professor Albert Einstein.
Yes. Very exciting.
These are reconnaissance photos taken near the Aegean Sea. Professor, perhaps you can help us identify the specifics?
From what I've had a chance to read, this is Stalin's main research laboratory. They are working on a new kind of defensive system. Oh, yeah, this is it. The Iron Curtain. It's based on the theory of resonating molecules at certain
Well, yes,
frequency-
Professor, but what does the Iron Curtain do?
Do? Well, by the theorem, it appears to make things invulnerable. See, any vehicle or structure covered with this effect, by theory, will be impervious to harm. It's incredible. I know Tesla was experimenting with this kind
Thank
of...
you, Professor. That is all we need to know. Soviet research on this device cannot be allowed to continue. What else do we know about this research facility, Stavros? Nikos, put your personal losses aside for a moment, will you?
Yes, of course. Besides R&D functions, this base also serves as a waypoint for Soviet submarine actions, so it is heavily populated. As far as we can tell, the only prototype they have of this Iron Curtain is located here. We do not know if it is operational yet.
Commander, your task is simple. Get into that base, infiltrate their laboratories, and destroy all information and prototypes of this Iron Curtain.
Yes.
Reporting.
Reinforcements
Yes, sir.
have arrived.
Of course. Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have arrived. Reinforcements have
Yes, sir.
arrived.
Affirmative. Agreed. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Yes,
Construction
sir. Acknowledged.
options. Building.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete. Construction options.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete. Construction options. Training.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training. On hold. Cancel. Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training. Unit ready. Building. Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training. Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Very well.
Building. Training. Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. At once. At once. Awaiting affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Construction options. Building.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Agreed. Agreed. Very well.
Our base is under attack.
Very well. Very
Yes,
well.
sir. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. At once.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Low
Acknowledged.
power.
Affirmative.
Building. Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. Building. Cancel. Building.
Reporting.
Construction complete.
At once. Agreed. Affirmative. Of course. Yes, sir. Reporting. Of course.
Building.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Construction complete.
Reporting. Agreed.
Building. Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. At once.
The base is under attack. Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Reporting.
Ready and waiting. Very well. Reporting. Very well. Waiting orders.
Unit lost.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Very well. Orders. Agreed. Reporting. At once.
Training. Construction complete. Unit ready. Construction options.
Yes, sir. For king and country. For king and country. For king and country.
Building.
Yes, sir. For king and country. For king and country. For king and country. For king and
On
country.
hold. Our base
For
is
king and
under attack.
country. Yes, sir. On my way. On my way. On my way. On my way. Indeed.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Ready and waiting.
Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Yes, sir. For king and country.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building infiltrated.
Acknowledged.
The base is under attack.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed.
Building.
Agreed. Very well. Yes, sir. At once.
Unit ready. Building. Building. Construction complete.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Very
west.
well.
Ready and waiting.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Yes, sir. At once. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Ready and waiting.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Insufficient funds. Our base is under attack. Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Waiting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Engineering.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Training.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering.
New construction
Affirmative.
Waiting
options.
order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Building. Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Construction options. Low power. Building. Construction complete. Building. Building. Insufficient funds.
Medic reporting.
At once.
Yes, sir. Medic reporting.
Base is under attack. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Ready.
At once. Very well. Agreed. Very well. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Report acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Naval unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Reporting at once. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting agreed. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. At once. Waiting order.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Very well. Very well.
Lost.
Yes, of course.
Base
Reporting.
is under attack. Low power.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Construction
Yes, sir.
complete.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. At one. Report. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
Insufficient
Yes, sir.
funds.
Acknowledged.
Building. Low power.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Our base is under attack. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Training. Unit ready.
Ready. Very well.
Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit lost. Unable to
Very well.
comply. Building in progress.
Affirmative.
Primary building selected.